Yes, that is a Star Wars Christmas jumper before you even begin to think that. So today I just wanted to talk about some free software which may be helpful for you to get a bit more out of your computer, maybe increase the life of it a little bit, maybe help you work a bit quicker, maybe save you some time. So I thought I'd give you three free pieces of software to go away and check out and see if it can bring a bit more to the table for yourself and get a bit more out of your computer. So the very first one is Google Chrome. So Google Chrome is a web browser, which is an alternative to the likes of Internet Explorer or Edge, as it's now called, or it's probably called something else by now. I just can't keep up with the amount of times Microsoft rebrand it. There's also Firefox and Opera, but Google Chrome is by far, for me, the quickest web browser. It's more secure. There's a lot more plugins that you can get for it, which is a bit more advanced. You may not know what I'm on about with that. That's okay. Don't worry about it. All I'm saying is it's feature rich. There's lots you can do with it. But for general day-to-day using the internet, web surfing, for me, I've always found Google Chrome to be the quickest of the lot. So yeah, you should definitely be putting that on your computer straight away. If you've just got a new computer, you've got it out of the box, all excited, great. That would be the first thing I would put on there. And I'd only use that web browser. I can't think of a reason why I need to use any of the Microsoft ones or Firefox or Chrome. Some of my colleagues will have a slightly different preference, I'm sure, or they'll say, well, actually Firefox for me or Opera for them. That's okay. This is all a matter of opinions. I'm just saying personally for me, Google Chrome is definitely the quickest, securest, best web browser to use, and it's free. So just jump over to Google, literally type into Google Chrome, and you'll find it. So check that out, and that will help improve your internet experience online. So next up is a piece of software from a company called Piriform, and it's called CCleaner or CCleaner. I can never sure how to pronounce it. It's basically the letter C and then the word cleaner, so like CCleaner. I know that it does stand for crap cleaner, for cleaning up all the junk off your computer. It helps you basically clean up all the rubbish off your computer, all the old junk files, all the old log files, which you may not even be aware of that are on your system, clogging it up a bit. And over the years, the software has come on a little bit more as well. So it does some other things as well. It will clean up old settings off your computer. It will help you remove old software. And it can also securely erase parts of your hard drive so that if you've had some sensitive data which used to be on your computer and you really want to make sure there's no more trace of it, you can use the hard drive eraser tool. Be very careful what you're doing with that, by the way. Disclaimer here. You only want to do that for the free space on your drive, not your actual live data. So be very careful. Disclaimer, it's not my fault if you get that wrong, but it does have an eraser tool as well, which is quite funky. So for one piece of software, the CCleaner, it actually gives you the ability to do a number of different things, which is great. Personally, I use it on a regular basis for cleaning up people's computers. So the classic, help me, my computer's slow. It's slow to start up. It's one of the first things I go to because it allows me to clean up all the junk files, all the temporary files. It allows me to see what's running when the computer's turned on, and I can turn some of that stuff off to speed up the startup process of the computer, and therefore for the person using the computer, it becomes quicker. And it does, like I said, a fair few, I don't want to say mega advanced, but a few more, slightly more advanced things like cleaning up old settings from something called the registry on your computer as well, which I use that. I wouldn't expect a regular user to be playing too much of that. Feel free. That is a little bit more techie, but the feature is there and it can be used, and it's a really good tool. So do check out CCleaner. This is the free edition I'm talking about because they will offer some different packages. But yes, the free kind of downloadable desktop version I'm referring to, which anybody can use, and just do check that out and see what you think of it. I think it's a really, really good tool for speeding up your computer, basically. And then the final free bit of software, which I'll mention for today as I'm giving you Christmas gifts in my Christmas jumper, is TreeSize free edition. So what TreeSize does, it will look at all of the data on your computer's hard drive, and it will tell you where your data is being used up. So for example, if you were running low on drive space on your computer and you're thinking, okay, do I need to replace or upgrade or whatever it may be? Actually, if you use this tool first and you realize, oh, actually, I've got 50 gig of data in this really old document archive folder, for argument's sake, that actually I don't need on my actual computer. I'll stick it on a USB drive and stick that in the drawer safely somewhere. And therefore you're able to free up some space on your computer. So it's really good. It will give you kind of a visual breakdown from top to bottom of where your drive is being used up with space. A lot of the time you'll see, well, okay, that's my documents. I can see I've got loads of photos, I've got loads of music. That's all the stereotypical things. But there might be stuff you just didn't realize was on your system as well. So do use that and check that out and see if you can clean up your drive. If you clean up your hard drive a bit, you might get a bit more life out your computer. It might run a bit quicker if you then use it alongside some kind of defragmentation tool as well. It might actually help speed things up. But this is more really about housekeeping. It's about just overall tidiness. And so check that out. Again, I use this quite a lot because similarly, you get calls coming in where they're saying, oh, my hard drive is running low, or we get alerts for a lot of our customers. We actively monitor their systems. So it's one of the first tools we use to see, okay, well, where is the space being used up? Let's see what we can get rid of. So it's really, really good for that. So do check that out. So in summary, the free 3 pieces of software to check out are Google Chrome for all your web browsing and internet related activity. That's a really, really good web browser from Google. It's super. Do check that out. The CCleaner for cleaning up your system, removing old junk files, helping your computer run a little bit quicker. Check that out. And then TreeSize Free Edition, which will help you see where your data usage is being taken up on your computer, maybe give you some ideas of what you can remove from your system as well. So do check all 3 of them out. If you're watching this on YouTube, I will more than likely have links to all 3 of these below. So please do check out below the video for the direct links to save you Googling away. Okay, so that's it for today. So if you've liked my Christmas jumper or you've liked the video, please do smash the like button. It really helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Please subscribe to our channel. We try to push out a couple of videos every week to help everybody with computers and all things IT. And do check out our links to our Instagram account, our Twitter account, and our LinkedIn account as well. And I'll see you next time in a different jumper.